Hey, this is Prank from Team Pandemic.
Hey, this is Mike JTS2MP from Team Dirty Bird.
Hey, this is Hipshot from DNO and you're watching e-rev.
e-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
This is Hazen's only good player Morris.
This is Mike Sepsi from Powerhouse Gaming.
Yo soy Matt, siempre Gomez del equipo de Examoon Gaming.
Hey, it's the Queen de Vicario.
Hey, this is Chuck Prep White from Team DRT.
Hi, this is Salvador from 50cal and you're watching e-rev TV.
e-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
Salut, c'est François Joufflu-Lortie de Final Destination.
Hey, this is Big Tuck, baby Chase Tucker from 50cal.
This is Rob SSR Myers from Frag Dominant.
Hey, this is Brett from Team Guardian.
Hey guys, this is Nabor from Team Pandemic, and you're watching e-rev TV.
e-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
e-rev, applied directly to the forehead. e-rev, applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.
e-rev.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to e-rev TV, where tonight we're going to be covering the TGL placement tourney between Mug and Mouse and Army of War. This is the losers bracket, so whoever loses this match, that is it. You will not make it to TGLP. So right now, I'm your host, Anger, and co-casting with me tonight is my man Shogun. What's going on, Shogun?
What's up, you old man?
Just chilling, you know. And on the video, my man from Michigan, Mayday. What's going on, Mayday? Oh, I guess he's not talking today. He's staying quiet, so it's all good. Alright, well, we have tonight Mug and Mouse and Army of War, and right now we're just going to wait on them here as we're waiting for Mayday to ready up here so we can get things started. But the starting lineups will go as follows here. For the Marines, we will have the Army of War here. We will have Jordan, Wildcard, Ath, Pinkerton, and Joseph. And for the Op 4 side, it will be Mug and Mouse. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see our first cast that we have with Mug and Mouse against Rival, they are the old Rebels team. So for them, we have Smitty, Rage, Maddock, Rubix, and the Krez. And this is going to be taking place on MP Strike here. So again, a loser leaves town. The winner goes on to play the winner of Sinister and 050. So right now I'm going to take a look. I'll take a look at none other than Mug and Mouse here off the push here. They're going to be playing defense here. So it looks like they're going to be a 1-4 split, 4 going to the A-bomb site, 1 going B. And what are you seeing over there from Army of War?
Well, we got a big push B going on right now. It's Pinkerton, Wildcard, and Ath all pushing around that top B house, along with Jordan kind of following in the rear as Rubix opens us up with a good sniper kill into Joseph. So it looks like an all-out B rush, which is a little bit different from what you normally see, Anger.
Yeah, right now it's going to be 4 against 5, all 5 players from Mug and Mouse on the defensive side alive here, as it looks like Army of War have committed to the B site. We have Wildcard and Jordan trying to approach that here, as Smitty is holding it down by himself. So we're going to see possibly Mug and Mouse adjusting here from the A to the B here, as Wildcard takes out Rage, so it evens things up there. But look at Maddock there, taking out Wildcard with the M4, so now it's going to be 4v3 here, the one-man advantage for Mug and Mouse, Shogun.
Yeah, well, we got Ath pushing in right now into the B-bomb site as they've just lowered all sorts of smoke onto that site. They need to get that plant on real quick as Ath and Pinkerton, the only 2 left against, as he takes down Maddock there. Nice little shot from the AK-47, but then taken out by Rubix. Man, do not peek your head through that window because the sniper will take it off, Anger.
Yeah, it was a nice shot by Rubix there with the scope, and takes out At there in the flower shop there. So right now 1-0 in the favor of Mug and Mouse early here on MP Strike. So just like each and every time, you know, on this map, you're going to see the offensive side try to get as many rounds as possible. Again, everybody's saying that the defensive side, oh, looks like we have a dead round here. Looks like somebody 999. I'm not sure who 999 here as I'm looking over everything. It looks like we have lost Ath. Ath has just dropped here, so we're going to have a dead round here. So right now it's going to end up at 1-0. So as we're going to, looks like we're going to start everything back from the beginning. So no worries here. But as I was saying here, the offensive side is going to obviously have to try win as many rounds as they can here, because the defense is probably the little bit more stronger side. So it's going to be difficult here for AOW to get into the bomb sites if they can push it really heavy here. Right now it looks like everything is okay. We're waiting for everybody to load back in. And Shogun, what would be your key to victory on this match?
Well, you know, a lot of times teams like to smoke out the middle street, kind of push up then the middle statue and try to take A, just because it's generally the closer bomb site. Really, I have to go with what AOW did that very first round. Army of War, you know, pushing that B site is a real big key to this map, because if you can fight for both bomb sites, have a good offense that pushes both and pushes that team back on their heels, that's really, I think, the key to this map, is you've got to have a balanced offense between two bomb sites, not just focus on one.
Alright, the Raging Greek Ath is making his way back into the server, so looks like we're ready to get going.
Ready
so
up,
again,
crazy.
the match... Yep, I did. It's a 1-0 right now, again, still in the favor of Mug and Mouse. As you may hear in the war room, especially from AOW, I know Ath, man, that guy is freaking crazy. I mean, again, I saw him at a LAN here on the West Coast, and he was just screaming at kids, man. It's freaking crazy. So you might hear him in war room just totally yelling. This guy is totally intense, so it's going to be interesting to hear his war room. So right now, looks like we're going to get on the way to the second round, and in about a few seconds. And looks like we will. I'm going to take a look at AOW here. AOW, oh my god, I just can't fucking talk tonight. We're going to look at them off of the push here on the offensive side. As it looks like we're going to have Joseph, or make that Pinkerton now heading to B. But I take that back. Looks like all 5 members now are switching up, going to the A bomb site here, Shogun.
Well, Decrez is crossing, so he's gonna have to. They're gonna have to battle with Decrez and Rage, as both of them have rushed in real hard. Decrez taking a look at the cafe area, as Rage taking a look at the front statue area, and Jordan taking down Rage with a good setonade into the A bomb site. Rubix with the sniper jumping in to the B bottom house, as Ath taking down there a headshot on Decrez. So that push right there with a lot of smoke is definitely working for him. As Joseph getting a kill on Matic, and they have a big 5-2 advantage right now, but they need to get that bomb down no matter what's going on. As Jordan putting down Rubik, so I guess it's all about the shooting right now, I think.
Yeah, it was a 2-1-2 split from Mug and Mouse, and it really, AOW just really overpowered the A bomb site there, and they do get the bomb down. So right now, Mug and Mouse has a little bit over 50 seconds here, as Smitty is the last man standing for M&M right now. And right there, he gets taken out by Pinkerton with the AK, so everything all tied up right now, 1-1. So we're going to head to do some War Room right now. We're going to head on over to Army of War, so let's go there now.
To 3. Be careful, they like to play in cafe, guys, so when you come out card, watch out. Alright. I'm in 3.
I'm nading now.
Hold up, dude.
I got you, I'll watch it.
Smokes out, smokes out. Watch the immediate right, Al.
Statue lit! Statue lit, garage and statue.
Front statue.
Fountain.
Garage dead.
Fountain.
Statue.
One's at fountain. I killed one statue. Fountain, what the fuck?
Fountain.
Oh my god, it's still there.
3, outside of 3.
Fountain dead.
Alright, go ahead.
Do you have a smoke? Do you have a smoke? Smoke the site.
Yes.
Smoke back. Smoke it. Smoke the back A. I'm gonna cross. Just watch my back.
Smoked. He's
holding
Sniper
it.
back B.
Alright, just stay on the
Watching
side.
back A. Yeah, I'm watching back A dumpsters.
Front A.
I have back A dumpsters.
I'm going front.
I have back A dumpsters.
I got your front.
Watch front.
He's front! Nice, nice. Jordan's 999. What's going on?
All right, back to live action, and 2-1 right now in the favor of AOW as Ath cleans that round up there, Shogun. And I have to say, right now, Army of War has really got Mug and Mouse on their heels right now, really switching things up in these first 2 rounds.
Yeah, they do definitely have them on their heels because they do it, like I said, they have a balanced attack. They really have a good A-rush, which I'm looking at it. You know, they get smokes just everywhere. One in the middle street, one right at the statue, which kind of deflects from Mug and Mouse's ability to see, but Smitty, it looks like, taking down 2 with a nade, and then Wildcard with his 47. Now Joseph, so Smitty coming alive here for the Mug and Mouse team as they try to do a B-rush, and Pinkerton finally getting him down. So not, like I said, man, they have to have that balanced attack, and AOW just hasn't found that for B yet.
Well, Mug and Mouse is actually rotating pretty quickly here back to the B site. They're rotating right now. They got 2 members there right now, and they have another one coming up from the mid area. So they're going to have B on lockdown right now. So we're going to take a look at Pinkerton as he's trying to get some shots into the meat market here close to B bomb site. So right now Pinkerton trying to still again trying to get some shots in as Rubix knows where exactly he's at right now. So right now we have Pinkerton and Jordan. Jordan hanging out at the dumpster connector. He's just looking around. So again, it's going to be Decrez, Rubix, Rage, and Maddock for Mug and Mouse going up against Jordan and Pinkerton. And right now we're going to see if AOW may have to rotate back to A here because they're not going to get anything into B here, Shogun.
Yeah, they have to start thinking about slowly moving back over toward the A side as Decrez putting some rounds over near, excuse me, I believe it was Pinkerton's position. Yeah, that was Pinkerton's position. And look at Jordan. Jordan's still slowly pushing, and eventually AOW is going to have to do something here because they're backing themselves into a corner with very little time remaining. As Maddock meets up with Jordan in the corner there. I'm sorry, excuse me, right of those middle buildings, but Rubik's taking on Pinkerton. So, you know, they took just a little too long to make their move, man. I think it's going to cost them, as it does for the round.
Yeah, they were, like you said, they were painting themselves in a corner, and you had Decrez at the A Cafe, really had a nice position there from a distance, and using that AK and just, you know, just trying to see if anybody would peek. So right now it is 2-2, as everything is all tied up. Right now we're going to head on over to Mug and Mouse's war room. Let's go there now.
Okay.
Nade B.
Yeah, I hear him square. Dumpster.
One down.
Stay alive over there, Nick.
Donut, I think, and greenhouse.
Donut down.
Top green, 2.
Jump down off the dumpster by square.
Top green. By garden.
Outside mid by
Watch
dumpster.
market, watch market. Nice guys, just stay alive now, just stay alive.
By donut.
Trying to peek him, just watching the street, stay right there.
Donut. Oh, one's near that car.
Rage, probably shouldn't do that.
Can someone make sure they don't come market?
Yeah, Maddock is.
Okay.
Don't let him come beside you, Maddock. He could come in that door.
Yeah, could rotate to
this thing.
I'm watching.
Whoa, they both went mid street. One went up, like
from front A.
Nice, Ryan.
All right, back to live action here. It's 3-2 now. Mug and Mouse takes back the lead here, and they did a nice job. And really, they've really locked up the defense here a little bit, as Army of War is really having a difficult time. They keep pushing B, and that might be a mistake here. So hopefully, they're going to change things up here, Shogun, and try to move to A.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to go back to A. As I'm looking at their offense here, we got Jordan pushing across the street with Ath and Joseph along with Pinkerton, so all 5 are pushing that A bomb site really hard. Jordan, and I believe that's Pinkerton over with him, or might be Ath. Oh, it's Wildcard over on the A side there, and definitely throwing some nades over the cafe area. Getting tongue-tied. Loading a lot of smoke up into the A bomb site. They're just hammering down with some AK-47 around. That's one thing I've noticed, Anger. You know, with this TGL rule set, you know, they say no more red dots, no more. I believe it's deep impact. So it's like a lot of them are using those high-powered AK-47s, which are, you know, have a lot of recoil and need a lot of control tonight.
Yeah, I was talking to Mug and Mouse last time when they played Rival, and in the first match, the TGL placement match, and they were telling me that really no big difference playing without deep impact and the red dots, and now it's down to the 2 SMGs. So really no big deal. They're comfortable with it and they're working with it, so they're fine with it. So right now we have Rubik's taking out Jordan. So right now it is going to be 4-2 now in the favor of Mug and Mouse, and right there they really adjusted. And the main key these last 3 rounds here. For Mug and Mouse is that they really, again, they sealed up the defense, and they're really rotating nice here and adjusting to what AOW is doing.
Well, I think in order for AOW to become more successful through their rounds, they need to be a little bit more aggressive. They're being very passive about pushing that A bomb site as Ath gets taken out by Rubik's with an AK-47. You know, they're just running around it, seems to me, a lot, running through their smoke and everything, but not doing what they need to do to push into the actual bomb site. I mean, it is just insane, like, that they're not pushing it as hard as they could be. Because when they pushed it the first few rounds with a ton of smoke in that A bomb site, Anger, they had it down in a snap.
Well, right now I'm looking at AOW. They tried to switch it up by going, at least one guy going to mid streets, because again, Mug and Mouse, that's one of the keys that they adjusted on, was having one of the guys go mid. And it's really, he can rotate either to A or B, so that really helped him out. But AOW tried to adjust there and try to meet that guy in the mid area, and that kind of helped us. So right now, it's going to be Decrez, Mitty, and Rage for Mug and Mouse going up against Jordan and Pinkerton. And Jordan right now living really dangerously in the mid streets on top of the car. I mean, he is so freaking in the open right now. It's ridiculous. As Pinkerton gets taken out by Rage there, and Rage and Jordan going 1v1 right now. And again, they're going back and forth here. Pistol's going to be going off right now. Jordan and Rage, again, Rage gets some cover behind the statue as Jordan hides behind the palm tree here. The Crez into vicinity 2 over by the water fountain as Jordan, nice shot over across towards the water fountain there, taking out the Crez. And he still has to deal with Rage here, Shogun.
Yeah, he's got to deal with Rage here in the final seconds as Rage gets him down. Jordan going down. Mug and Mouse making a nice adjustment as they take a 5-2 lead. But going back to what I was saying, man, excuse me, they really need to start getting more aggressive. You know, you saw in the first few rounds, like I was saying, a lot of smoke, and that's part of the key to going into A. So AOW, I think, just needs to work it here and try to work some picks out of Mug and Mouse.
Well, another thing that AOW I may have to look at here is that they're going full frontal, all 5 members going to one particular bomb site. Now that was good in the first round or so. That helped get them their, the first couple rounds in their favor. But you got to keep Mug and Mouse honest. I mean, you got to do some split ups here to keep the defense working and moving, and AOW is just not doing that right now. And that's something they may have to do here as we get more deep into this game here. So right now AOW is really rushing aggressively here into the B bomb site as Ath is near the bomb site, smoke being deployed around that area as Wildcard along with Jordan give him the backup here. So it's going to be interesting here as Rage is near the B building here, lower side, taking out Joseph with the 74. And Shogun, this is going to be difficult here for Decrez and Rage to get something done because they're going to be going up against 3 AOW members here in the B bomb site.
Well, yeah, it's especially bad. Ath right now is the one that's going to be faking out at the bomb site. He's got Jordan right behind him, so they're setting up a good crossfire on Rage, who they know. But Rage coming out, wow, I don't even know how he knew he was over there, but he peeked out real quick, got a kill fast, very fast on Ath. And, Jordan and Wildcard still up as Decrez putting Wildcard in. I swear to God, if my woman doesn't stop messaging me, it's... I'll apologize. I'll take a quick minute. She's been sick the last few days, so anybody who has a fiance or girlfriend, you know what I'm going through. Jordan, all that is left right now, he's going against Rage. He sees Rage on that bottom A side, getting in a good firefight with him right now. He's going to have to make his move. 18 seconds left, takes him down. One-on-one with Decrez right now. Decrez coming from the front A, takes him out. AOW did a great job as they go down 6-2. They did a great job getting into that B bomb site, but they couldn't execute with it down. So a big 2-4 clutch, and excuse me for the name change, 2 to 4 clutch on there right now for Mug and Mouse. Definitely taking some momentum away.
Well, AOW just took way too long to, like you were saying, to execute in bomb site B to get that plant down. They were faking so much, and they were so worried about the incoming Mug and Mouse into the B bomb site that they just lost focus of getting that bomb down. So right now I'm looking at Mug and Mouse as Rage again in the A bomb site, and Maddock right now for Mug and Mouse is in the mid area. And this is the key here for the defense for Mug and Mouse, because Maddock has been really the player here going back and forth from A to B, and he's really rotated nicely as Rage gets a nice double kill on Wildcard and Jordan, taking out Rage there. So right now it's going to be 3v4, the one-man advantage going to Mug and Mouse, Shogun.
Well, again, you know, what Mug and Mouse is doing is they're the ones playing aggressive now. They're the ones pushing up on AOW and definitely pushing them into a corner, as all that is left right now for AOW is Pinkerton, who gets down Medic, and then Ath, who's inside the A bomb site, sitting between the two flower pots just to the right of the statue. And with Mug and Mouse having Smitty, Rubix, and Decrez, who Decrez is playing just in front of the fountain area, Smitty playing back near AOW spawn, and Rubix, who's the top B sniper, you know, this is where AOW's got to get creative. You know, they have an M16, good long-range gun, and they have a Silence MP5 in Ath, and this is where they need to become aggressive. They need to try to push up as we got smoke coming down. AOW Rubix, nice shot on Ath straight through the smoke, so it's all up to Pinkerton, who gets shot in the back from Decrez. Man, AOW going down 7-2 just keeps pushing themselves into a corner.
Yeah, it looks like, again, the strats right now are really hurting them. And again, I can't say this enough. They're going to have to split up their forces here. Instead of going 5 deep to whatever bomb site, they're going to have to split things up. And it's very critical here because, again, Mug and Mouse is just rotating nice. And without putting pressure on Mug and Mouse, they're just going to have an easy time here. As, again, AOW is pushing 5 deep to the B bomb site right now. And right now we have Rubik's getting taken out by Joseph, but I guess this is the way AOW plays. They go 5 deep, and it's kind of worked for them, you know, to get in the bomb sites, but for some reason they lose their focus, Shogun, and they just, you know, they don't get the bomb down in time.
Well, I mean, they go balls to the wall for a certain bomb, and then they stop. I mean, I've noticed this. They just stop at a certain point and start trying to go for picks. You know, you should have 1 to 2 guys mainly going for picks, and then you have maybe 2 to 3 SMGs definitely pushing in the bomb site hard. A lot of smoke being laid down here as Decrez and Rage, the only 2 left up. So they're gonna Mug and Mouse here is gonna be the ones to have to get creative as they're up against 4 AOW players. But they clutched a big one as Rage gets it started here, taking out Wildcard. They clutched a big one 2 to 4, 2 rounds earlier, Anger. So if they can really take this one, if Mug and Mouse takes this one, I think AOW is probably finished.
Yeah, this is going to be a critical round here to stop the Mug and Mouse momentum. Right now we have Jordan just trying to get some shots in as Ath is covering around the market area. So we're going to take a look here at Rage as he's the last member alive. Again, he's going to get taken out there pretty easily by Jordan with the AK. So right now it is going to be 7-3 in the favor of Mug and Mouse as we head into the 11th round. We're going to do some War Room. Once again, we're going to go to Army of War.
I can't see a push up, you could have pushed. Shot me through smoke.
Come on!
They need the window, guys. That he's been throwing it every round.
That's how window need.
Make noise at B, guys. Do you see anything at B?
No. One's back wall. You-wall.
I think one's in 1. One's front A. Dead. I'm rotating to B with you guys. Stay at A.
Still stuck there.
I'm gonna smoke back B and nade front left, okay?
Alright, I don't have a smoke left, so.
I can smoke. Top B.
Holding the plant down.
Back B.
3, wow.
Alright, back to live action. It is 8-3 now. Mug and Mouse really doing a number, and Rubik's lighting up that bomb site at B, just taking out one with a nade, and just the other one just scoped his head off his shoulders. My God.
Well, they had a good chance there to get the B bomb down, but Mug and Mouse played it smart, played in, got up on him, and put some rounds right into AOW at close range. And Smitty gets us started with a nice pineapple into Joseph, and then Joseph taking out his 2 teammates, Jordan and Pinkerton. So a little bit of martyrdom right there on the accidental side, but Wildcard and Ath need to come away with a huge round here against Mug and Mouse to end the half.
Well, you know, just like we were saying a little bit earlier, Rubik's taking out Ath there with a nice scope shot. So right now it's going to be Wildcard all by his lonesome. And we're going to take a look and see where Wildcard's at. He's in the flower shop right now. And as I was going to say there, in the last round, at least AOW did something different there. They went on a 3-2 split, and Ath rotated back to B. So it kind of kept Mug and Mouse at least a little bit honest there on their defense, but they just couldn't execute again. So right now, Wildcard rotating back to possibly the spawn, but now he's making his way back to the dumpster connector right now. So again, it's going to be Wildcard by himself. We're going to look at, looks like the Krez hanging out by the palm trees leading into the A bomb site. We have Smitty in the market, Maddock in mid streets along with the Rage just covering over. And nice shot there by Wildcard, taking out Maddock, and I don't know what happened. The Rage there didn't give good backup there, as it looked like Wildcard there had a nice shot, but he's down. And right now it's going to be 9-3 here as we head into the half. Pretty simple match here for Mug and Mouse. Pretty easy for them to really do their job here. You know, AOW not making it very difficult for them.
Well, a lot of teams like to say that this is kind of one of those defensive-sided maps. I don't totally agree with that. You know, if you can, the B bomb site is the bomb site that is covered kind of weakly. So if you can get 1 or 2 guys in there pretty quick, you usually can take over the B bomb site. The only thing you really have to worry about is a sniper or a long range sitting up top in that top B house, or a guy down low. But for the key on this side, for the Mug and Mouse team, is to just keep their momentum. You know, and as far as I remember, TGL's is 24 rounds like a lot of other people. So they need 4 rounds, and they got this in the bag. So, I mean, if they come out really strong, really hitting hard up onto that AOW team, we could see a very early match. But if they sit back and played it like AOW did, where they tried to work a lot of picks, we could see the same result that AOW had when they tried to do against Mug and Mouse. This could end up going into overtime or something like that. Only time will tell, and I'll let you take it back away, Anger.
Well, right now it's a 4-1 split here for AOW. Pinkerton holding off B, and it looks like we have Jordan hanging out in B house, and the other 3 members going to A. So they're going to be going A heavy here, and we're going to see where is Mug and Mouse right now, Shogun, as I'm looking for him. Looks like one's in the flower shop.
Well, Rage is sitting back in his spawn up on the wall, just trying to work a pick out of someone. As I'm looking over at Rubik's here, who's with the sniper sitting on top of that telephone booth over near the, A Cafe. But we got Maddock pushing in for Mug and Mouse over on the B side in that low shops area, just in front of Flower Shop. And then, like I said about Rubik's, he's sniping it up. We got Decrez pushing through at the trash can area, and then Smitty playing up top that Flower Shop, putting in some shots down in low A. So a good little mix-up Mug and Mouse is going, but like I said, man, they got that kind of pick track going on in their heads, and you really can't do that. You know, they need to get smokes, they need to get flashes out, and they need to push it fast.
Well, what the hell? All these shots being fired? Oh, there's finally somebody died there. I mean, holy crap, there's just a waste on bullets here. No one died for a good 2 minutes there, but now people are starting to drop like flies here as Rubik's takes out Pinkerton. Wildcard taking out Rage. So right now we have Smitty and Rubik's for Mug and Mouse left alive here, and this is very odd to see this because we haven't seen Mug and Mouse down in players for a few rounds there as Joseph cleans everything up. And right now Smitty, the last man standing here, as we're going to look at Smitty for Mug and Mouse in the market area on the outside of the bomb site as he takes out Joseph there with the AK, but he gets dropped there by Wildcard. So right now it's going to be a 9-4, still in the favor of Mug and Mouse here, and again, AOW has to keep preventing the momentum to start back up again for Mug and Mouse here, Shogun, to get back into this game.
Well, I'll agree with you that AOW needs to bring up the momentum a little bit. You know, when you come off of a 9-3 half, I know as most teams do, you're kind of feeling down. But, you know, if they need to stick on the ball, if Smitty gets to start with a pineapple grenade on Jordan, you know, Mug and Mouse needs to stay on their horse. They need to keep pushing hard. You know, they were being the aggressive ones playing on defense. That's what they need to do on offense. They need to be the aggressive ones. You know, if you're playing a team that's going to sit back and try to work the picks, you need to get your smokes and nades out, and you need to be the aggressive ones as Pinkerton taking down Smitty there. You know, it's a 4v4 situation, really slow moving as Rubik's putting down the nades on wildcard. So, I mean, set nades can help a lot, too. If they're getting their set nades in, that might be the key, too, for Mug and Mouse.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, for sure, just meeting Pinkerton and Ath, they're not going to quit here. They're going to, I mean, their intensity is still going to stay high, especially with Ath, so I don't see them giving up. But right now we have Pinkerton taking out Maddock, and again, right now, Rage by himself here for Mug and Mouse. Ath and Pinkerton, again, like I was saying, these guys will not quit. Still, it's going to be 2v1 here with the one-man advantage right now going to AOW. So Rage right now at the dumpsters here in A bomb site, making his transition to the B bomb site. We have Ath hanging out near the in the car garage here, and we have Pinkerton in the mid section right now, so they know where he's at. He pulls out the 74 here as we're looking at Rage. And looks like Pinkerton going 1v1 right now, and it looks like we're going to have Ath. Looks like he's going to try to flank here. And he does. He takes out Rage there. Nice job. And again, getting another round in their favor. So hopefully for AOW, they can keep this thing going here and try to get this a little bit closer. 9-5 right now in the favor of Mug and Mouse.
Well, I'm going to take a look at the Mug and Mouse offense just to see what they're running. You know, maybe they need to do a split. Maybe they need to push harder. But they're certainly not getting it to where they need to get it done. Decrez, Rubik's, and Rage all your once at A with Maddock coming from behind too. Out the nades a little bit. It's lots of smoke down as Rubik's, Decrez, Rage, and Maddock pushing across. And I think Maddock went middle again. He must like those middle shops area because that is where exactly he ran to right away, putting some rounds down over on the A side. So they're doing a 4-1 little mix-up there, but Mug and Mouse needs to stay on the offensive. And once again, man, they're slowed down.
Well, just like last round, a lot of bullets just being wasted, nobody dead yet. Finally, we get our first death here. Decrez taking out Joseph with the AK. So right now, 5v4 here, and the Rage taking out Wildcard. So now it's going to be 5v3. AOW in a tight spot here as, there Rage gets taken out by Ath. Right now we have Ath, Pinkerton, and looks like, Ath gets taken out by Decrez. So right now Jordan and Pinkerton, the last two alive here for AOW, going up against 4 members from Mug and Mouse. Difficult task, but let's see what they can do here as Pinkerton takes out Maddock. And I'm going to take a look at Jordan as he's living a little dangerously again in the open. He's getting some shots fired on him from the meat market, and he's trying to see where it's coming from. Has a nice shot there by Smitty, well hidden there. Takes him out. The bomb being placed here. So right now we're going to see what looks like we're going to see what Pinkerton can do here. He's going to have a tough task to defuse the bomb. Not just that, but take out Decrez and Rubik's here, Shogun. Very tough.
Well, Rubik's is the one pushing around behind him right now, behind Pinkerton, coming around that garage area, and Decrez is sitting in the cafe right now, so it's definitely a good combination here as Rubik's pulling out the scope, as I believe he also has a silenced MP5, as we hear Pinkerton running toward that cafe. Decrez right in there, just keeps peeking out slow, turning back around. Pinkerton firing some rounds back at what looked like to be Rubik's there. But he needs to get in the bomb site, and he needs to get that thing defused as he was running out of time. There's Decrez, lights him up. And good round for Mug and Mouse. It's what they needed to do. They maintain a 10-5 lead right now. And I'm going to leave it up to you, but I'm betting you're going to go to some War Room.
Hey, you should go to Vegas, bro. Right now we're going to do some Mug and Mouse. Let's go there.
Mid-building.
Some smokes, guys. Bomb's going down.
Mid. He's peeking donut. I think he's like left side mid.
Middle building.
I'm in top B.
I think there might be one up there, maybe.
Mid-building.
Oh, back B. Wow. In their spawn.
Another one back B. Don't peek.
Still one in A. Last guy's in A.
I'm in donut back room.
Good job, Rubik.
Good
Nice.
job.
Nice round.
Good job, guys.
2 more.
All right, back to live action here. Now it's 11-5 here as things seem to be getting just a little bit easier, a little bit tighter here for Army of War, and the last bit of rounds here, Shogun. This is going to be it. We're going to see if Mug and Mouse can put them away here.
Well, basically, Mug and Mouse is almost at the point of no return. Here, it's either win or go home because they're at 11 rounds. So from here, it would need to be an 8-round stint for AOW to even have a chance. They would at least need to force overtime to make it. But Mug and Mouse getting some good things started going as they have the man advantage right now. But as we've seen in a lot of matches, you know, having the man advantage doesn't always mean that you're going to win the round.
Well, right now it's going to be 4 against 3 here, and Mug and Mouse again with the one-man advantage, but then things seem to be evening up there with a nice kill from Pinkerton. And as I'm looking at Mug and Mouse right now, you have Smitty on the outside near the hotel, Rubik's and Decrez near the mechanic shop. So that's the layout here for Mug and Mouse. I haven't seen any type of position that they're going to head to and commit to at least. And it looks like the A bomb site, as we're going to have Rubik's and Decrez going 2 into the cafe. And it looks like Smitty's going to wrap around from the statue side. And the layout for AOW, I have Ath over here by the palm tree near the cafe, and by the statue we have Jordan now hanging out right there. So Decrez right now in the open. He might be baiting himself here for possibly Rubik's, but I'm not really sure. He has Decrez coming down, trying to take out Ath, but Ath takes him out there. And right now we have Smitty coming in, and he gets taken out there by Jordan, and that's it. AOW gets another round, and 11-6 right now, Shogun.
Well, yeah, I had said that AOW needs to win 8 rounds straight. That could have been the start of it. That could have been their peak. You know, Mug and Mouse went up 4-3 in that round, and it seemed like as soon as the next kill happened, which was Pinkerton on Matt, everything seemed to stop. You know, and speaking from experience, I mean, I have that habit. As Joseph lights up Rage and Decrez, 2 of the people that Mug and Mouse didn't exactly want to go down, as they were a really big help in the first half. But even up the score a little bit, they take down Joseph, who launched that nice nade. But it's going to be interesting to see what Mug and Mouse does here as Matic taking down Ath. And really I mean, Mug and Mouse needs to come away with these rounds. You know, if you're up 11-6, you know, you're almost demoralizing the team at that point. But as you said, you know AOW pretty well. These guys aren't going to give up. I really hope they don't. You know, but a lot of things need to change for them to stay in this game.
Well, this is really going to, I mean, dictate of how people are going to, you know, see your team. If you can't put away a team when you're up 11-6, you know, that's going to be not a good thing for your team. I mean, you're displaying your talents here, and you got to have that killer instinct. When you have somebody by the throat, you just got to take them out. So right now we have Wildcard getting another kill. So Mug and Mouse is down as AOW. Again, Mug and Mouse is opening the door for AOW, and AOW is going to come through it. I guarantee it. So right now it's going to be 11-7 as they inch a little bit closer. We're going to do some War Room and go to Army of War.
Joe, save your smoke.
Smokes B. They're doing the balcony peek at B.
I hear 1 or 2 rows.
One's outside of cafe.
One's doing the balcony peek at B.
One's front A.
He's near the statue. He's dead.
Sniper cafe.
Top
One
rows.
rose.
I'm watching cafe.
Top row. What are you watching
still
now?
outside cafe. I'm watching cafe.
I'm in B.
Joe has front A.
I got front A.
You guys are good. You guys are good. Card, if Joe dies, he's behind you, okay? There's gonna be a guy behind you.
Alright.
Is anybody watching mine? There's a middle street going into front A.
Boost spot, boost.
Garage peek. He's over the wall. On the statue.
right, Mug and Mouse now is in the total driver's seat now, 12-7, and this is the final round here. Hopefully, Mug and Mouse can put AOW away, but the way that they've been playing, I would not be surprised if you have AOW at least getting a couple more rounds here, Shogun.
Well, AOW has had a strong defense against the Mug and Mouse team, you know, and exactly what I said, Mug and Mouse needs to play more aggressive as we see the rounds flying in, smoke down, but Rage getting things started on wildcard with a pretty good nade there. And that's one thing you got to watch out for, man. That A gate for the defensive side, you got to watch for nades coming in at the statue, nades coming in at the gate as Rage getting taken out by Ath with that silenced MP5. I mean, the nades are a big part of this map when you're talking about getting into the A bomb site. If you can slow a team down well enough, you should be able to rush that A bomb site without hardly any opposition.
Well, right now, we did have a fast restart, so right now we have Rubik's going 7-4, Smitty going 7-5 for Mug and Mouse. We have Ath going 8-5, and Pinkerton going 7-6 for AOW. And for the most part, both these teams not separated by much of their kills here, pretty much pretty close to being balanced between both of these teams here. So you would have to say AOW has a better defense than their offense, but again, they are a very aggressive team. So as Maddox takes out Jordan there, and that is it. Mug and Mouse cleans it up. They will move on to the winner of Sinister and 050. So they're going to move on, and we're going to have to say goodbye to Army of War here. They will not make TGLP.
No, unfortunately they won't. But definitely a good game between both teams, and you know, hopefully whoever else plays on strike will heed my words. Play more aggressive, people. I mean, if you really want to win this map, you need to push it hard. You gotta just be like balls to the wall, or have a really damn good shot. But hey, not all of us are, you know, CVOP stars and win lots of money. Okay.
Alright, well, for God of the Match, I mean, at least my pick, Rage for Mug and Mouse was just all over the map. I mean, he just had some ridiculous scope shots and really just doing a nice job picking AOW off when they were especially pushing the B there. At least that would be my choice for the God of the Match. Shogun, who are you choosing?
Honestly, I'm going to go with a guy who wasn't on Mug and Mouse. I'm going to say Ath from AOW. You know, when it turned around on the defensive side, he gave his team some hope. He was all over the place inside that A-bomb silenced MP5, which is not an easy gun to play with when you know, you're running back and forth and just all crazy like. So my God of the Match is going to go to Ath, definitely.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll just call it right now, just a dual God of the Match there. Gods, I should say, in a plural form there. So it will go to Rubik's and Ath. So congratulations goes out to them. And again, a great match. And before we get to the shout-outs, I just want to give a personal shout-out, two of them, that is. One to my boy Lucky B. I mean, I guess Rival is done with COD4, so he is going to go over to Mug and Mouse. So congratulations to him. Picks up a nice little contract there with Mug and Mouse. So GG's, bro. And it's my boy from back in the 2142 days there. I also want to give another personal shout-out to my man Hipshot from Focal. That dude is really money there. He's backed me up a couple of times with servers and stuff. So what's up, bro? Just saying hello. And go ahead, Shogun, if you have any shout-outs. I only have one, and it's really odd.
Well, I only have two. The first one coming from a guy named Dynamic. He says Cal should go to RPGs, and I own Cowboy with RPGs. Well, you know, Skippy tried it for a long time. It never worked out. I would think it would be a fun and interesting thing to see the things whizzing through the air. But, you know, yeah, you got to go with what the people want, and so far the people want really, in my opinion, stupid stuff. Anyway, we're going to continue on with that. And Sparks from my girl Sparks, and Sparks, who also is now an e-rev shoutcaster, gives a shout out to DSA Oxygen, which is now DSA Carbon. Thanks for stealing my idea and squad name, and remember, I am always the first member. So Sparks, yes, of course, you were the first member, and I'm sorry guys, she is taken, so she wanted me to say stop hitting on her. Anyway, that's all I got.
Oh crap. Alright, that is all I have. Well, again, this was a last-minute cast, so whoever's watching this cast, we really appreciate it. And those of you that are watching it in archive, again, thank you for taking the time out. Without you guys watching these casts, e-rev would not be possible, so we really appreciate that, seriously. And we're going to have some matches definitely on Sunday, and we may be casting on Saturday evening the COD4 draft finals match, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to schedule matches a little bit earlier. Just everything's been fucking crazy this last 2 weeks with teams adjusting their matches to later days, which falls on another league night. So just please bear with us here as I'm trying to sift through all the crap here and schedule everything accordingly. And so just hope you guys appreciate that, and just be patient on that. So I apologize. So I guess that's pretty much it. That's all I have. As I'm getting a couple more quick shout-outs, it looks like right now. Looks like Lucky B's giving me a shout-out. Shout-out to Pure Voice and Pure Track for all the support. And he's pimping out www.puretrack.com. So that is from him. So we appreciate that. And last but not least, go ahead, Shogun. Say your last shout-out.
Well, I actually got, HTGN threw one in real quick too from Bubba. It's not a shout-out. Oh, my bad, dude. I'm sorry. Wrong one. Anyway, I'm an idiot. You can all call me one later. Bloke from V2 Game Servers, give him a shout. Trying to do a plug-in, man. I'm sorry. I'll be nice. I'll give him a plug. Check everyone who's listening. Please check out www.v2gameservers.com. They had a new website released today, so go on over there and check it out. And Anchor, are we still working with LeadTube at all? I never knew that.
Yeah, we're still working with at least from what I know. And again, you can join them at www.leadtube.com. They are one of our media partners, and until things change or haven't been notified, that is the story. I'm sticking to it, so make sure you head on over to LeadTube, get your frag videos up. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for myself, Anger, and of course my man Shogun, getting ready to do his military drills, and Mayday. I'd like to say good night as Mug and Mouse moves on to the next round. They take out Army of War 13-7, and that is it. So until next time, adios.
Applied directly to the forehead. e-rev. Applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries.